guys. How you doing? Under us.
Yeah.
Now they're up front.
Now up front. Again.
Conditions pretty much the same as it has been the last few days. A high overcast, sometimes given to fog or a little drizzle, sometimes breaking up into sunlight like we have right now. Looks like just some real clear skies right behind us, and the wind is blowing that way, so that clear spot's going to catch up with us, I think. Just had some excitement, got visited by a pod of dolphins again, and again we tried to get some underwater video with the GoPro. We'll see.
We didn't get anything last time.
We didn't get anything last time. This time they came a lot closer. They played under the boat back and forth, and I had the camera in the water, so we'll see.
We'll see what we got.
We'll see what we got. I don't know. Anyhow.
Good time last night.
Good time last night. We had, I forget what we had for supper. What did we have for supper? Oh, we had the chicken.
Chicken and noodles with the
Yeah.
green beans and
And bread, the fried bread kind of thing. Yeah. So
Pan
it
biscuit.
was good. It was yummy. And I don't know what we're gonna have for lunch, but I'm sure it's gonna be really good.
Yeah.
But we are 45 degrees north now, and 920 miles to Sitka.
Yeah.
So
We did not quite. We did like 97 miles, I think I said.
yeah.
Yes,
something like
all of
that.
yesterday. So that's pretty
Yeah,
good.
but we're not going directly towards it. We're sailing a little bit east of our course line, so I'm sure we made 100 miles through the water, but not 100 miles closer to our destination. Not quite, but good. A very good run, and boat's performing beautifully. So
Yeah, all last night it was 5-6 knots, and she
5,
was
6
perfectly
knot, dead
upright.
steady, no,
No
almost,
heeling at all.
almost perfectly upright. Had to be a little bit of heel. Had to be.
Not much.
Not much, not noticeably. And smooth, smooth, smooth. No rolling, no rocking, no nothing.
Yeah.
This morning we had a little bit of rolling going on. But,
Well, the swell's coming up from
swell
behind
came
us
up
here
from
a
the
bit.
south, and so it's swell on the quarter, and then there's another one a little bit off. Dead astern for a while there, but it's gone now. Generally speaking, it's a beautiful day. Can't ask for better.
I don't think so. We're not in full foul weather gear, that's for sure. I'm still
Not
barefoot.
even in partial foul weather here. You know.
We're still wearing shades and short
a little
sleeves.
earlier, it was the temperature was lower, but now the sun's out. So, I mean, a little bit earlier, an hour or two ago, I had my fleece jacket on, but
Well, I'm still barefoot, so.
yeah, I go back and forth. I got my shoes on right now because I don't want to get my socks wet walking around in the cockpit and running around getting the camera together for the try and shoot those dolphins. It's hard to do when we're moving. We're moving at 5 knots, and it's
Stick
really
a pole
hard
in
to
the
hold
water
that.
and hold it. It's
It's
difficult.
really hard to hold that camera steady on a pole. It's like, you know, but anyway,
Wrestle with it.
we'll see what we got. Figure out a way to mount it so we can, a solid mount so that it can go down and be steady down there. But we'll see what we got. I don't know. We may have gotten some good shots.
This time we haven't gotten any previous. Well, we got the mahi and the little fish, but we
That was we weren't moving at all when we did that.
but
I
we
mean,
missed
just
out on
maybe
the
one
whales and the dolphins yesterday.
Yeah.
But that's all right. So that's 2 days
We
in
got
a row.
just a kind of a shot of the whale, just a little bit, just a couple
teaser.
of seconds of
A
it.
teaser.
Kind of cruise through the picture. Not even, yeah. But anyhow,
That
we haven't
over
seen any
there.
trash. A couple of days, but we haven't been looking.
I
What, did you
just
just
saw
see one?
something right there.
Really?
Yeah.
We haven't
you
seen
can
any
see it or
because
not.
we haven't seen any because we haven't been looking.
No, we haven't been looking, but there's a piece of wood floating out over there.
Yeah, there's always something, I guess, but we're not seeing the lot of plastic bits.
Yeah, there hasn't been any plastic bits for a while, even small or large.
Yeah.
But we're out of that zone, aren't we?
We're out of the zone, yeah.
So,
We're,
it's
we're at
amazing.
the upper edge of what they forecast.
Yeah.
But the forecast is a month and a half old.
well, we're not seeing stuff every 2 minutes anyway. That's the main thing. Yeah, solar panels are doing a good job.
Surprisingly, actually,
Not
for the amount of-
surprisingly, they're working.
They're working. Well, they're working. They're working the way they're supposed to. I think we could use twice as much electricity generating capacity because we run charging up the batteries for the cameras and stuff. It turns out that it takes more than we planned for. And then add the water maker and the VHF and the running lights and the tiller pilot to it. Last night we ran tiller pilot, the VHF AIS receiver, and running lights. And it depleted the battery a little, but it's coming back up again with the sunlight. We run the water maker again. We may have to run the engine. We'll see. We just have to monitor the electrical charge status and see what we got this afternoon.
Well, if it keeps up like this, we won't have to.
Yeah. Well, it looks like. What's it look like? Yeah. See, if we get this
Yeah.
for the rest of the afternoon, we won't have to. So that's the way it is out here at 45 degrees north, and what do we say it was? Where are we? Where the hell are we?
What day is it?
Yeah, 45 degrees north, 151 degrees west. On this 23rd day of July, our 24th day at sea, voyaging from the Hawaiian Islands to southeast Alaska.
Woohoo!
2 more weeks.
2 weeks.
920 miles to go. Yeah, I'll give it another 5 degrees. Jib doesn't want to stay full on this heading.
What's our new course?
40. I was getting 35, but wind dropped down. And take it back to 40. I'd rather not go to 45, but if we have to, we'll go to 45 degrees.
Well, keep the sails full. We don't want them banging around.
Yeah.
So change our
But the
speed
wind
at all?
dropped, huh?
Change our speed at all?
No, not really. 4.3s, going back and forth between the high 3s and low 4s.
Yeah.
That's the problem sailing downwind in light air is there's not enough. You run out. You run out from under the wind. If you try to run dead downwind, you run out from under it. So you have to take it on a quarter, and then the more off you go, the less wind you have, and it won't keep the sails filled. So anyway, but we're moving along at 4 knots regular. You know, we were doing 5 earlier.
It's alright, no complaints.
No complaints.
We're moving.
No complaints, more or less in the right direction. Yeah. Put another 5 degrees, go back to 45. It would probably stop that slant, stop that banging. But we're down below here with a cup of coffee. I mean, some might wonder why no one's outside watching, and the answer is there's nothing out there to see.
Fog closed in again at 5 or 5:30. We're socked right in.
Yeah, well, it came in earlier than that. You were
Did it?
asleep. But yeah, socked right in, and we're at. I think we got about right now maybe 100 yards, maybe 100 yards visibility at the most.
Nothing to see, but the AIS is on.
The AIS is on. We got double radar reflectors hoisted, and that's about all we can do.
There you go. Back to the coffee.
Yeah. Thinking about supper. Who knows what's for supper? Always an adventure.
That's the truth.